We just announced the lineup for the 3rd annual History of the Bay Day going down November 9th at Public Works in San Francisco. It's going to be Zay Bang, Lyrics Born, Spice One, and I Am Sue, hosted by me, Dregs One. Also, we're going to have the Bay Originators discussion panel featuring Too Short, a live podcast with Marshawn Lynch, graffiti gallery by TDK Crew, vendors, food trucks, museum exhibit, and much more. And you never know who else might pop up as a special surprise guest. You can get general admission tickets at the link in the description, and I'll see you there November 9th for the 3rd annual History of the Bay Day. Well, we talked a little bit about HBK, about Kool John, about the Shmop.
Yep.
And it's interesting to have your perspective on it. I've had John's and I've had Jay Ants.
Mm-hmm.
Might have had one or two other people as well, but
Pilo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pilo, of course. Yep. What was your introduction into the Shmop Life?
So for me, I was just a fan. I lived in Vallejo, but I was moving to Oakland at the same time, so I would listen to KMEL a lot. And that's around the time when Up was on the radio, Swaggin' All Day was on the radio. So I would hear that all the time. And then like when I would go into work, I would just look up the music, and then they had like, you know, like little vlogs and stuff. And Kool John had this vlog called Shmop Living TV where he would just like go to like different events and stuff of what was going on in the Bay. So I always just watched that. And then I found out Kool John worked at Hilltop Mall. And so I, like just me being solo dolo, I was like, I'm gonna just go up to Hilltop Mall one day and just see if I can meet him. And then I meeting him, we just ended up vibing, smoking in the car, just listening like to different music and stuff. And then that's how we like really caught a vibe for real. Just me going up to Hilltop and just us smoking and chilling. And then that was around the time like Kool John had kind of like lost his first Shmop House. And so like they didn't really have any place like to throw like any house parties. Me having house to the neck, I was like, just come over to my house. We could all just kick it over there. And so like just over time, like I started throwing like just little house parties here and there. And then it just got bigger and bigger over time. And then that's how the house like I became the Shmop House. Shmop House 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were a fan.
I was a fan. I just started off as a fan. Just hearing him on the radio.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I was curious when he said Oakland, because I know the rest of them are like more like
Richmond
and Pinole area.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's tight, bro.
Yeah, I was just like a big fan of theirs, and like I would just like do my research on them, and like I would be at every event they threw, everything they threw. I don't care if it was like a little pop up or anything. I was there.
That's something I've seen a lot in Bay Area rap is like we show love to our fans, bro. Like
big time, and like we need them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. And there's no shame also in being a fan and
Not at all.
being like a supporter. And I've definitely had people that I've gotten to know that I call friends now. Mm-hmm. That started off just because they're like they fuck with me and what I do.
Right, same.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so that's tight. They like welcomed you into.
Yeah, that was the best thing I could ever ask for. Just them embracing me, just as a fan, and then them embracing me into their lifestyle, and like me being a part of that. I thought it was so cool, man.
So HBK was already a thing.
It was already a thing for sure.
And then at some point they're like, you're a fucking part of the game.
Yeah, like I feel like after like the house parties and me, like everybody doing music videos at my house, everybody was just like, you know what, just you're a member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yours was the second Shmop House?
Yeah, the second Shmop House after John's.
And this is the same house?
Same house.
Wow.
Seminary, yep.
Yeah, when we had first talked about getting on the podcast, I wanted to do it in there, but unfortunately we weren't able to make that happen. But
it's all good.
I gotta come.
You gotta come visit, man. Yeah, it's crazy over there, man.
I asked this to John. What was the craziest party you remember being from?
Okay, so I had a party. It was actually a music video shoot. And I had somebody jump through my front window. Like jump through like a dolphin out of water. After they hit the weed, I guess they flipped out, hitting the weed, was running through my house, like running all through the house, pushing through people, ran to the back door, did a backflip off the back door, ran through the house, and then dolphin dived through my front window, shattering it.
Through the closed front window. It was
Yes, it was a closed front window. Yeah, a big glass front window.
Damn.
Yeah, and he jumped through that and shattered it. I feel like that was probably like the craziest, like as far as party experiences. But no, there's a couple other things that happened. Like G-Eazy shot his video there, Calm Down. And the same day, Noisy did a documentary at my house on the Shmop House.
I might remember that.
That was like in 2016.
Yeah, I might remember at least seeing that.
It was like, it's crazy. That was like the opening scene to the Noisy documentary on the Bay. Was my house.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was the one where they had Neff and Vallejo and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Damn, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's a throwback. What? So did the dude who jumped through the window, like, what you call ambulance or what?
Honestly, he was cool after that. That was wild. But after that happened, like all the homies got pissed. So it's like they all just started beating his ass.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was a couple things that happened. So
that's fucked
it was
up.
crazy because like he tried to come back in the house on like some crazy shit. Like after he jumped through the window, like he tried to come back in the house. But like the homies seen that and then like they just started like beating his ass. And then John, he grabbed him and throw him over the porch. And then like a couple of my other homies, like my other homie Tone, he grabbed a chair and he hit him with the chair. And then my other partner, his name Louis, like he came in, knocked Brett out, like just knocked him clean out, stone cold out.
Wow.
So he was done after that. But later Brett ended up paying for the window.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was like out his mind. Yeah. So like he didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, sounded like he needed a timeout.
Yeah, absolutely. He got that
too. Damn. What do you think it was like about that time? That was kind of like a special time in the Bay Area culture as far as like
it was.
Music and fashion, the Pink Dolphin shit. Not to say like in terms of like the past and it's over, because obviously everybody from that time period is still doing things. What do you think it was that made that whole era so special?
It was unity, man. Everybody together, everybody working together. Like that's what it was. Like that's what made it great. Like it was a collective of people just doing great things that just happened to be like all popping at the same time. And so we all just put it together and just made it something great. I feel like that's what the Bay needs right now, just more unity. Everybody working together to just build it and make it greater. That's why everything was popping back then. Like we was just all together, like at the same events, at the same concerts, like doing everything together.
You mean unity in the Bay as a whole, not just within your crew?
No, as a whole. Everybody, because I remember like we used to have like Heartbreak Halloween back in the day. Yeah. And we used to invite like people who weren't even part of HBK. Like even Mozzie like would pull up and stuff. So like that's when he was like just starting to come up too. You know, like G-Eazy wasn't an official member, but you know, he was always there too. And you know, it was just like a culmination of just like all of us together making it look good.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.